everyone, welcome back to my 60 new Einsetzen Ansetzen exercise series. Today's exercise is inspired by a conversation I was having with one of my Skype pupils. We were talking about, it started off with him talking about, asking the question, do my lips really do much when I move from low to high? And the textbook answer is that the lips are meant to grip the tongue more as we ascend in pitch, but also they are responding to the tongue tensing more in the mouth as we ascend in pitch. Both of these result in basically making the aperture between the top of the tongue and the cutting edge of the top teeth, making that aperture smaller so that we've got some, we can use more air power to compress. Well, compression is the result of being able to use more air power through that small aperture. The real challenge of doing this is actually not overdoing any one part of that equation, so not blowing too hard or too much air, and also not moving the lips too much too soon. Now, a good way to get to grips with this is in analysing your set point. So this is probably going to be the first of these videos where I mention spit buzzing. If I was to play, if I spit buzz, which is like a loose lip buzz done with the tongue touching the inside of both lips, and then you spit a small packet of air through the lips, it's a really good way of getting to grips with the sensation of spit attacks as used in the tongue-controlled embouchure system. Now, the rule is that any kind of loose lip buzzing, regardless of your embouchure type or the methods that you subscribe to, a loose lip buzz will always be offset by an octave to putting the same amount of physical effort into playing the trumpet. So there's my low C. If I'm spitting that's going to come out an octave higher up here. And so just having this information alone means that if you think about it, starting, if I was to spit buzz a little harder, a little higher, if that's my set point for placing the mouthpiece on, well, that's going to be approximately a G around the top of the staff. And so what we want to do from that point is set the mouthpiece at that point and then relax more and more and more as you descend in pitch. So all playing in the staff is actually a matter of relaxation from your starting point. And then actually if you're going in the other direction, it's not so far to go up an octave from your natural place than it is to if you're starting much lower. Just like in the exercises from the last couple of days, as I was talking about then, starting off so far away from your final target is actually what makes them difficult, not playing the notes themselves. And so this exercise, I don't know if I said it, is for day 50. And what we're going to do is we're going to start on that G, and we'll relax down to an E, back up to the G, down to the E, back up to the G. Once that works, we will add in a note coming down to C, back up to G, all on the open harmonics. So we carry on with that pattern down to a G, back up to the G. Now it's an octave. The general rule with this sort of thing, let's get into all of that, is that I say as we ascend by an octave in pitch whilst playing exercises, you want to think about doubling the air power, but only allowing half the amount of air to pass into the mouthpiece cup. So at this point, as we're coming down to that G, let me just show you that. I use half the air power as I descend by the octave, but then on the way back up, I resist the air more and I blow a little harder. It's probably not anything like double because the dynamic would have been considerably louder. But if you can't do that, think about doing it, try doing it. Just in observing your habits, you'll find that actually we generally don't create enough resistance or enough wind power for most of our playing to actually feel in balance or to feel easy. This is the sort of thing that's grossly misunderstood about when I talk about playing being easy. I'm not saying that I'm not putting any effort into it, but when things are in balance, it's in balance. Just like this note, just like this note, just like this note. I know how those notes feel to play when the air resistance and the air power is in balance for any given pitch, any given dynamic. That takes a lot of practice. Okay, let's carry on with this. So we carry on that pattern until we get to bottom C, and then we're going to start adding in that double pedal C at the bottom before coming back up to our starting point every time. This has already been nearly 6-minute video, but I do definitely want to go through it in a few keys. So let's do, I'll do open, first valve, and 2 and 3. There we go, 3 keys. Have fun. You just get a taste of Einsetzen, Ansetzen, Ansetzen, Einsetzen, and back again at the end of that exercise. Yeah, watch how it feels, learn from it. That's what all of this is about. Plus consistent daily practice of exercises based upon universal principles. First valve. There's no reason in the world that you couldn't start higher or take this further. So if we started that on a high B flat, and then eventually you can take this wherever you want. The pattern, follow that pattern. It's easy to expand. Okay, so 2 and 3, just to finish off. No, we want to be on an E flat. I was right before. Okay, have fun with that one. Thanks for watching.